All right, what's good? I'm doing a blog today about, again, I probably did this before, Black Superman. I'm going to tie it into Black Superman and a Black Captain America. I know Captain America is Marvel and Superman is DC, but there's some leftover sad puppies, racists that still, or people that's struggling with their racism, okay? Years ago, we had this movement, sad puppies that were retaliating to every time they cast a superhero as a black person, whether it was Johnny Storm or whether it was Nick Fury or whether it was Green Lantern. And these guys, mostly men, were frustrated regardless of whether the character had even been black in the comic books or not, right? And it wasn't just limited to comic books. It started kind of with the Hunger Games, with Rue being portrayed as she was in the book series as a black girl. And now we thought, kind of Black Panther put an end to that, because Black Panther was like, yo, black actually makes things good and better and different, and we need freshness in sci-fi. So it felt like we had beat them down, right? So now in the talks of a Black Superman, it has resurfaced, and I'm a self-proclaimed Hotep member of the conscious community, so I'm just going to keep that 100, right? In our community, we've always questioned a white alien using their power, getting its power from our sun to fuel, to be super, right? Whatever the hell his powers are, he gets them from the sun, he gets them from our sun. So as a black person who has epidermal melanin, right? This is the one that gives us pigment, meaning all humans have melanin. But to get to have the melanin that we have, it makes us kind of less likely to get burned in the sun, even though we do get burned. A lot of people think that's a myth. We do get burned. I've been burned. I live down here in South Florida. So you run around here for 8 hours in the daggone sun, you may get burned, or at least you do it 2-3 days in a row. But it may not happen like some of my friends. I have white friends that come to Miami, and in like 20 minutes, they burning, So that's always been a question. Could a alien be white and do all of those things? So black people have always, in the conscious community, right, have always questioned that. We've enjoyed it, we've accepted it, but it's always been kind of in the back of our head. Just like we knew Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. All those things in the back of our head. Now, Christopher Columbus in America is factually incorrect, but, lies don't limit themselves just to, or distortions, right? Because you can't lie about a fictitious character. You can distort it and make it less realistic. So that's always been our side of the argument. Now it throws itself to having a black Superman. Now that's the people who are struggling with their racism. When I say that because that's what it is, right? You say black, they're like, oh no, why is it black? Even though we don't know what the story is, we don't know how they got there. They're just like, how are you making our Superman black? And now the conscious community even took it a step further. We said, forget the Superman. Let's use, Ion, Icon. You know what I'm saying? The Miles Morales universe character that came out of a Milestone. I almost forgot the name of the great black comic book company, Milestone, right? So we might say, in the conscious community, we might just say, forget even giving us a black Superman. We just want our own character. Give us an original black created character. So anyway, or my character that I created, super black. Anyway, they're struggling with it. So we don't know what the story is. So anyway, I just say my particular commentary is, it changes a lot of things, and this is the bridge with a black Captain America, Falcon, Anthony Mackie's character. I mean, it changes a lot of things. We saw what happened in the Marvel story, how they wrote what happened to the black Captain America that came before Falcon is taking it over. And that's one way to look at it. He was a victim of racism, you know, in terms of having to be black in a real character sense. And that's just one thing. But the other thing that I wonder, and this is what Super Black kind of brings out, is not only dealing with racism as a victim, as a problem, but dealing with racism as a superhero and trying to solve the damn thing. You understand? I mean, I'm not saying that Barack Obama was a superhero, but Barack Obama had a level of power on the level of probably what Falcon may have, or what, on a global level, what a black Superman may have. So my thing is, if you're going to make a black Superman, or you're going to make a black person a Captain America, they need to deal with the condition of black people. Just like we put pressure on Barack Obama, we putting the pressure on Kamala Harris. Yo, we should not be in the same situation if you got a black Superman, a black Captain America, or a black president and vice president of the United States. Bottom line, because we are being oppressed by people in power. And if the people in the power base is changed, meaning you got the most powerful superhero in the world, then, well, damn it, don't oppress. And if you come here from another planet and you look black and you don't identify with black struggle on the globe, then that's going to be a problem. And that was my thing with Black Panther, that I was like, yo, I understand dude is Wakandan, right? I'm down with Wakanda, yo, why? You know, I'm with that. But Wakanda got to have a little understanding that, yo, they're the most powerful city in the world. And with the technology, you know, technology runs the world. That's why Russia ain't got nothing in Iran, but all they want is a nuclear warhead. All they scared of Kim Jong-il because he's testing rockets. Because what? If he can shoot a rocket across the world, he can shoot a nuclear warhead across the world. And what does that represent? Power. So again, if you have a Captain America, if you've got a black Superman, you got any form of power, that has to change the dynamics. I know Thanos and Ultron and all these other threats are out there, and I'm not saying don't solve those, but I'm saying, well, damn it, you got an extra burden you got to deal with, bro, or female, whoever it is. I even saw a post where they trying to do, in the comic books now, a Native American Captain America. And again, Native Americans is even dealing worse. Not to mention, they are on reservations in America, and that's foul. You know what I'm saying? But they're disrespected. Their opinions. They didn't want that pipeline. They put the pipeline up, then the pipeline bust and messed up the land. But the other thing with Native Americans, and I've got Native blood in me, right? You know, we worship the land. The land is our God. So, you know, if you're from New York, you remember that commercial with the Native American riding down the Hudson River, floating down the Hudson River in his canoe. You know, he was crying because he saw the litter. It wasn't because it looked dirty and it was messing up the picture. He was crying because, yo, the river, the earth is his God. So if you're going to deal with a Native American Captain America, yo, he going to practically have beef with the whole world, if not at least just America and what we're doing to the land. So a Native American Captain America may not be a hero to, you know, American citizens. He might be a terrorist because he's going to be dealing with these corporations and these government policies that allow people to do wild and wicked things to the earth, okay? So that's my take on it all. I'm dealing with all of this in this comic book that I'm writing, Super Black. He's definitely going to be making racism and dealing with racism and trying to end racism as his top priority, just like Captain America, the white one, did with the Nazis, and which evolved into Hydra. So anyway, that's it. Talk to you later. Peace.